What's going on, guys? Back here at Lowe's with another super handy tool for a really good deal. Those are $4.98. I paid $6.98 for a couple of them a while back, and I've been using them for a while. They work really good and they're super handy. This is a little mini torch. Now, I know what this kind of looks like, but let's just don't say it, okay? Don't put it in the comments. I know what you're thinking, but let's don't say it. But you guys, we've got two colors to choose from. You got a blue and you got a camo, and we got a couple of neat little dinky features on here, like a bottle opener. There's a little kickstand right here. This little thing kind of flips out, so you could sort of set this up and use it. But this is a really useful tool because this is a torch. This ain't like a lighter, like a Bic lighter. This is a torch kind of flame. So if you can see that, you got a really nice little good torch that comes out there. You can adjust the level on it up and down, and then you can close this thing on. So you can leave this lit and switch this so it will stay on, and then that's when you could use the little kickstand and you could actually set it down there so you can use both hands to do whatever you're doing. And I use mine for stuff like, you know, your heat shrink. If you've got a burnt place on a wire at the outdoor unit and you don't want to just chop it out and stick a wire nut on it because, you know, you might get some moisture under there. If you want to do a little better solid connection that's going to be weatherproof, you chop that burnt piece of wire out, actually solder it, and then, you know, have your piece of heat shrink over it and use your torch to just shrink that right down. Make a nice little connection there. And then the other thing that I use this for a lot is vinyl tubing. If you have to make a repair with some vinyl tubing, like vinyl tubing on your condensate pump, a lot of times on the furnaces, you know, the nipple coming off the cold collector box, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I keep all kinds of oddball sizes of vinyl tubing on the van. Sometimes that's the only way you can make a repair. And if the vinyl tubing, the inner diameter is too small to go on your connector or your nipple, like on the condensate pump, if it's a little tight and you can't hardly get it on there, you can take that torch and just go around the tubing, heat it up a little bit, make it a little pliable, and while it's still hot, go ahead and stick it on the nipple, and that will make a permanent bond, like a heat bond. So these things can be extremely handy. And it does have some really nice features on it. You know, it's going to be refillable for you. And heck, for $4.98, you can't beat that. It's a great deal. You might want to think about picking a couple of those up out here at Lowe's. All right, you guys, that's it for this one. Leave me a comment below, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.